Technical only.
I know about Adam, Vanessa.
Do not kill him.
Not that man anymore.
I had sex with Vanessa too, man.
My father, he didn't respect many men. Well, not naturally.
Got some big ass titties.
What's good, everybody? It's Nerd Mafia, Nerd Mob. Welcome back to the channel. As promised, we're here to talk about and react to the first two episodes of Daredevil Reborn that we got last night. Hopefully, you guys catch that on the replay. Gonna do a lot of more funny, goofy stuff like that. Intro, and without further ado, let's jump into it. So, what I got planned tonight is I want to just kind of jump through the episode, a little bit of a recap, talk about things we might have missed, and then I'll get to the predictions that we had and see how the results of our game went, see where everybody's at, and then if anything else comes up, we'll talk about it. So first, I gotta say I was loving these two episodes. Honestly, just kind of didn't completely take me back to where I was like a few years ago when it was on Netflix, but who am I kidding? It was good enough. And honestly, it was like actually good Marvel television. So I'm happy about it overall. But let's go ahead and just look back at what happened in these two episodes. All right. What up, Daniel Fisher? So we start off episode 1 with, do I got more stuff running than I need to? Let's see. All right, we good. All right, we start off with the gang just back together, right? For as long as we're going to get them for. Foggy, Karen, Matt. And they make their way over to Josie's. Have a little bit of fun. Foggy, spitting game, doing what he can do. Just as you hit refresh, the chat came up. I feel like I'm lagging right here, too. I don't know what's going on. You haven't seen episode 2, Skywalker's Academy? God. All right. Well, maybe you're going to want to skip what I'm about to talk about. All right. So they're in Josie's. Matt notices Foggy step outside to go take a call. He's on with a client, Benny, who he's got kind of stashed away, hiding. And what we find out is Benny's actually kind of getting set up by Bullseye. Watch Warrior Neighbor. I'm seeing Skywalkers. I'm trying to go through this. Right. So basically what this leads to is, unfortunately, Bullseye gets into a little bit of a battle with Matt. And Foggy goes down, man. Not before, though, we get a pretty awesome scene. Let me pull that up real quick. I don't know if you guys can hear the audio. This was pretty cool. Just seeing Matt in his official MCU Daredevil form. I was loving that. Am I lagging pretty bad, Daniel Fisher? Let me know. No audio? I might have shared that wrong. Yeah, whatever. Oh well. This clips I get, I don't think you really need audio for anyway. All right, so Foggy ends up kicking the bucket, and that was kind of foretold. Leaks, rumors. We knew somebody was going down. It is a little choppy. I don't know what's going on. I don't think I got too much extra running. Let me cut this out, this out, this out, this out. See if things get better now. Maybe I just had too many windows going. I don't know. Actually, let me try to cut one more thing out. I got you. Thought the fighting was cheesy in spots. I mean, it's kind of It's kind of what Daredevil is. All right. Anyway, right. I did another video too. Hold up. Did I forget to put it through here? I must have. I took a video of him just like throwing Bullseye off the roof. That's kind of a crucial point in the story for Matt. It kind of sets up like him not wanting to put the mask on anymore. And right after he pushes Bullseye off the roof, the retired cop whose party they're at Josie's for, Cherry, kind of sees that Matt is Daredevil. Now, right after that, we cut to this awesome like credit scene or pre-credit, whatever you call it, title scene, I guess. And this screenshot is actually awesome. Might use that for a thumbnail in a future video. We move on to the story, and they let us know it's 1 year later. And a lot was made by like New Rockstars about how this is like the same kind of text that they used for Endgame, where they just drop one word at a time, but whatever. They also make a point to show us the fact that Foggy is actually dead, like his funeral card there. Which I did hear some stuff, somebody talking about how like Brad Winterbaum went on and mentioned that like these two actors, him and Karen's actor, would be back. So I don't know if that's just misspeaking or messing with us or what. I guess we'll have to keep an eye on that, because I guess like Foggy was in the witness protection in the comic books. But I mean, Matt heard his heartbeat go out, so I'm pretty sure he's dead. We go a little bit further in the story. We find out that while Wilson Fisk is off during the events of like Echo and his rehabilitation, Vanessa's been running the family and doing pretty well, it looks like, too. She just kind of shuts these guys up real quick. We get some of the oh my god, the tracksuit mob in there. Matt does end up in court. Not how many would expect, but just to at the sentencing hearing for Bullseye, Poindexter, whatever you want to call him. Karen steps in at the last moment, and her and Matt have a little bit of reunion where she gives him back the missing horn from his head that comes off during that fight with Bullseye, and basically kind of sets the tone that like, hey, their relationship's over. No more law firm, nothing, no more partnership. Then we get to Wilson Fisk, who's having a campaign meeting, and we got my guy, the son of Tony Soprano right here. Blanking on names right now for whatever reason. But it was just really cool to see this guy in it. Some other stuff's happened. I'm like summarizing to you guys. But we eventually get to Matt meeting up with Wilson Fisk in a diner. It's actually the same diner that Karen and what's his name? The reporter. Wow, blanking totally. The reporter that she works with would meet up at, and he's actually to come back to this story a little bit as his niece, or I think it was his niece, comes up later in the story. Matt gets set up on. Man, did I miss some pictures? I feel like we skipped ahead here a little bit. Oh well. Matt finds out that Wilson Fisk wins the mayoral race while he's on a date with his new hot therapist girlfriend. I thought I definitely took some clips of her earlier, but whatever. Experimenting with some screenshots here just to go through the story. You should say Fisk? I wasn't blanking on Fisk, man. And then we get to the scene that I threw at you guys right at the intro, where they're standing on the rooftop, like right after he wins, and really odd kind of, I don't know if they cut this storyline or what, but he mentions that he knows about Adam, kind of inferring that like Vanessa had a little love affair with Adam. And she's like, don't kill him. And we're like, okay. Oh, this is right across the street from you, pan down west. Oh, yeah. That's nuts, man. I keep forgetting about that. Daniel Fisher should have been in the show. So right after this talk, Wilson Fisk's about to address the city. Oh, we're already into episode 2. My bad. But right at the beginning of episode 2, Fisk is about to address the city on telecast. And I took a shot at this because they want to touch up his eye, right? And it's the little scar he's got from where he got shot by Echo. I thought that was cool. They're not forgetting about that, at least. And so we kind of make it through all of episode 1 without any reference to the Defenders that I noticed. But then right here in episode 2, you can see where my mouse is. This is a clear reference to Luke Cage. There's definitely better pictures of it that we've seen, like from people taking. This was the trailer footage. But right there, that's going to count as a Defenders reference. So whoever had that one. What do we got next? So then we meet Hector Ayala as he's walking down to the subway and notices a guy getting the crap beeped out of him by cops. We find out later. He tries to break it up. One cop ends up dying, and Hector's going to jail. Yeah, Rogers the Musical still playing. And I almost confused myself, like, after watching these two, thinking, like, is this happening during the events of Spider-Man? A little bit, there's going to be something else that comes up that makes me think so. But then T-Rev actually reminded me that that Hawkeye, the end of it ran right into Spider-Man, like right towards the end. So at least we think anyway. So this is Christmas time, but I guess it's not around the same time. It's got to be afterwards. We get this BB report. We got a little bit about this in the first episode, and it turns out this is the niece of Ulrich. I can't remember his name. I don't know. This is the niece of that guy from the original series who was a reporter. And now this is kind of connected to his talk with Vanessa, right? Right in the first episode, he's talking about Adam or whoever this is. And then right in the next episode, we got him with just like bloody hands for no reason, like busted knuckles. So not sure what's going on here. Like if there was just something cut or they're going to talk about it later. Like, but what are we doing here? And we focused on it so long too. So anyway, Matt's in the courthouse or jail. I forget why. He stumbles across Hector kind of getting berated by cops in a cell. Think so? Yeah, I don't know, man. Something's going on with my my upload right now. I'm definitely seeing it right now too, but it is what it is. You don't got to focus on me too much. We got some pictures. The relative DUI. That's right. That's right. The mouse is choppy too, huh? Oh yeah, I see it now. Hopefully we'll get right. After we go through this, maybe I'll like pop out and come right back. All right. So anyway, he picks up Hector's case, and Hector, we're going to learn, is White Tiger. And meanwhile, Fisk is going somewhere and notices a big old pothole. This is what had me thinking that we're actually like right around the time as No Way Home, because this looks clearly like, doesn't look like a pothole. It looks like a sinkhole, man, you know? Or like damage that was done on the same bridge where like the events of No Way Home happened, but clearly not. All right, now we get a little bit further. Matt actually has Cherry, who's his private investigator now, look into Fisk and see if there's anything he's hiding. Finds out everything seems to be clean. We get back into the courtroom. So he's in the courtroom in both episodes and tries to get Hector bail. No luck. No dice there. So kind of a loss from Matt. And the reasoning by the judge is he's a cop killer. He's accused of killing a cop. Then we get BB coming in. She gets a short interview with the mayor. Asked, I forgot what she asked. I got them all bothered. But then this guy right afterwards I think she asked about Vanessa. That's what it was. And this guy's like, my bad, boss. So this guy's like playing Gandolfini's son. He's playing like a social media expert on the campaign, I guess. Red tape in New York City is bad, but it should not take that long for a holdup. Man, it's nuts. All right. Yeah, so this guy's like, my bad. Let me get her out of here. And then we go back to Matt's girlfriend, Heather, who is doing a book tour or something, and stumbles across this gentleman asking for help, who everybody's pretty much got pegged as being Muse. Looks creepy as hell, and if you look at Muse's picture, real skinny too. So more than likely, this is him. Wilson Fisk then shows up at the cop's funeral and tries to have a talk with the commissioner, and this dude basically gives him the cold shoulder, walks away. Cherry, Matt's private eye, is out seeing what he can do or what he can find out about Hector, stumbles across his suit. From there, we pan to Fisk, who sets up another meeting with the commissioner, and this is kind of like a badass move. He sits there eating a Philly cheesesteak, talks about like one of the best one, D'Angelo's, on the outside of Philly, the outskirts of it, flips a picture of what's apparently the commissioner's like bastard child and side chick, and then just basically blackmails him into doing whatever he wants to. So that was pretty nuts. From there, I was going to show you something first. Let me bring that back up. All right, so Matt talks to White Tiger and says, hey, it's you, huh? Probably should have told me about that. And then that's where we get to Matt and the prosecutor talking with the judge, and Matt effectively gets the knowledge that Hector is White Tiger kind of stricken from the record. It's not to be brought up in the case whatsoever. Kind of a gag order, like to the city, like they can't use that in the case against him. Which kind of surprising he's able to pull off. A little bit after this, Matt actually just listens into the cops that were involved in Hector's incident, follows them, kind of waits until they're about to go after the one witness to the death of that cop. Yeah, you know what? I was thinking this too. That's definitely not the same D'Angelo's. Like a flat out chain. I was like, really? Anyway. So Matt follows this cop back to his meetup, listens in on him, kind of spies, wait till he's about to go basically off that witness, and then starts making his way there before him. And then Matt's new girlfriend takes on two new clients, which happen to be Wilson Fisk and Vanessa, in some marriage counseling. So I don't know how safe she's going to be this episode, this season. To be honest with you, I think Matt's girlfriend might be in some heat. Might have a little bit of hard trouble surviving. Matt ends up getting to the witness before the cops do. Tells him to get out of there. Cherry has a ride waiting for him. They bring him to a safe house. In Skyworks Academy, I probably should have just told you to get out of here well before this. They basically just like try to mess around and find out with Matt. Doesn't go too well for him, as you can see. But before they do, one of the cops that jacks him up, I'm thinking just kind of alluded to the fact we're going to get Punisher very soon. And I'm hoping in the next episode, He's rocking this tattoo on his arm. I don't think it's some kind of henchman of the Punisher. This dude, yeah, I talked about that. That's almost definitely Muse. And if you look at a picture of Muse too, matter of fact, I'll even here we go. I'll bring it up. Like, just look at this dude. If you really look at him, looking kind of, it's not the greatest picture. Kind of looks skinny. And that's the only picture we got. This one kind of stinks too. I should probably bring Daniel Fisher's highlighted thing down so you can see it. I think it kind of makes sense. Just doesn't strike me as a big guy. Yeah, exactly. Predictions are coming up in a minute, man. Pretty much just ran through the recap. Yeah, but so this looks like a clear sign we're getting Punisher soon. I don't necessarily think these cops are like somebody like working with them, but I think he's just developed some kind of a following. Oh, you're talking about the getting the delay on actually hearing you. Let me see. Third row. IMDb. I don't see IMDb, bro. Ah, I see what you're talking about. Yeah, so rumor is this guy was going to be it already. Oh, that's what happened. See, I had some other pictures, man. They just got tossed down here for some reason. I thought something was up at the first episode once I had. So this is supposed to be up like Adam. See, I'm numbered. Matt holding Bullseye right before he threw him. And then I even had a picture of Bullseye, just eyes opening up. Funny thing about this, too, they've been talking about it. I feel like a lot of us might have just, like myself included, might have forgotten in like the end of season 3. They actually injected Bullseye with like cognium because they didn't have the rights to like adamantium yet. So they might retcon that. But a lot of people basically thinking that's how he survived that fall. His bones probably, full of like a metal injection now, probably absorbed that. And that's how he's alive at all. Because dude should be like wrecked. You even kind of like see after he gets thrown off the roof, he like almost like it was a little bit louder than like a person should be hitting the ground. It almost seemed like he bounced a little bit too. Anyway, that's what I got for recapping. Not like it's a new Rockstars version of it, but just figure we go through it a little bit before we just jump right into predictions. But overall, I was definitely loving it. Really happy with the product we got. Let me get rid of one of these. So what we can do next is jump into predictions. Let me just make these a little bit easier to see. Everybody got them in the right time too. Nobody did that late, so appreciate that. Ducky Momo actually got in both predictions too, so good for him. Bad for us. All right, let's see what we're working with here. Hopefully I can remember how to actually do these up too. All right, so the under over 55 minutes. The first episode was like an hour 10, and then the second episode was, I believe, like 40. It was in the 40-ish. So if you had the over on episode 1, you win. So let's see. Every time I do this for like the first one time, I'm like forgetting what the hell I was supposed to do. One moment. Control H? Is it that? I'm on a Mac though. Whoa. That wasn't it, buddy. Let me see. Does it create a filter? No. Looking like a real pro right now. Let's see. Yeah, that's what he just made me do. Everything just disappeared on me. God. It was so easier to find. Let me see. I think that's what it was. It was group. No, just kidding. That's what it is. Okay. Find over, replace with 1. Match entire cell contents. There we go. All right, we got it. We got it. All right, did we get a courtroom scene? Yes, we did. I already forgot which command that was. Shift H, okay. Boom. Yes, 1. All right, everybody said that. Does Matt visit a confessional booth? I thought he kind of would. What did I say here? Oh, you know, I got to do too. There we go. Oh, no. It's like relearning how to do this. All right. All right. Yeah, I said yes. So no gets the point. Daniel Fisher, Star Wars Santa, Brian Stone. Does Bullseye appear? I said no. I like flipped it. I thought Muse was going to come quicker than Bullseye. Clearly wrong on that. So that probably messed me up. Yeses get the point. So Orlando and Daniel Fisher getting it there. Does Muse appear? I'm the only one said yes there. You trust him? Funny guy. All right. Actually, can we say that guy was Muse? I guess we can't. Yeah, and even if he did, he didn't technically appear as Muse, so he just appeared as a guy. So no's get the point. What the hell did I just do? Okay. Like an end user tonight, man. Was that episode 2 as well? I think you're right. But technically not Muse yet. All right, this is a Punisher appear. Everybody kind of knew that one. That was a gimme. All right, is there a Defenders reference? So remember, we got nothing in the first one. We did get it in the second one. Spec just closing. Yeah, Daniel Fisher. I would say I'd go back and do it, but technically, dude isn't even Muse yet that we know of, you know? So I almost wanted to give us a point, but it doesn't really make sense to. All right. Does Wilson Fisk say Vanessa? He said it in every single episode. That might be just a gimme, too. So I'm going to have to take a look at that. All right. Only people that didn't get. Oh, Ducky Momo said no. Daniel Fisher said no. A lot of. Damn. All right. It's a snap or blip reference. This I didn't even think about, but I don't think it is. So I think no's get the point here. Unless somebody can correct me on that. I don't remember them talking about it at all. Of course, I said they would. Like, doing horrible there. Does the main character die? I said no because I thought it was going to happen in the second one. So great job by me. But yeses get the point. I don't think anybody had it. Nope. We all screwed up there. All right, here's the fun part. Fill in your own predictions. All right, Ducky Momo. We get a first-person view of deaf sight, kind of like infrared vision. No. We did get the closest I think we got to that. I know what you're talking about, too. It kind of sounded like you're talking about in the original Daredevil movie with the, not the original, but the one with Ben Affleck. Yeah, I don't think we got that. The closest thing we could have got was like the ear thing, like him hearing, but not like, he's saying, Ducky Momo saying like we kind of get like a red vision, like infrared, like you remember in the Ben Affleck movie, like he takes her up on the roof while it's raining. He says that's how he sees. Like that's what I'm like kind of hearing. We just got like a scene, a lot of scenes where he's using like his hearing, but no like first person view, like we're looking from his eyes, something like that. So no point for you there, man. Cool guess, but Matt wears his Daredevil suit. That was mine. I get a point. We get a scene at the bar. Joseph, okay. Probably cheating there. You've probably seen him. Kind of. We get a couple scenes that looked like they were shot through a whiskey glass, but those were memories or flash. Yeah. I don't know, man. Yeah, I'm sticking with no. Murdoch's love interest is mentioned or appears. I wish you were more specific on that one. I mean, I guess I got to give it to you. Yeah, because she's there. Yeah. All right, you got it. I know who you're talking about. So I'm going to give it to you. We will see Matt in full Daredevil costume at some point during the episode. Santa, you just ripped me off there. I see you. It worked, though. Alondo24 just said, nope. Matt is resistant to vigilante life. Pretty much. Good work, Brian Stone. All right, so everybody's beating me, episode 1. I added this stuff in here for some unbeknownst reason. That's for the next one. All right. Let's take a look at 2. So this one, it's the under. Gets the point. Everybody got that right. Good job. Courtroom scene. There are two. I didn't think it was going to happen. So yes gets the point here. 3 people said yes. Momo, Stone, Alondo. Oh, let me freeze this too. There we go. This Matt visit confessional booth. Really thought that was going to happen at some point, but I guess not. Or you know what? In this episode, he looked like he wanted to at one point. He's like outside the church, and he just doesn't do it. So maybe it's something he's just going to struggle with. Star Wars Santa. Like to see it. Brian Stone just didn't answer that one. Not sure what that was all about. Let me double check here. Yeah, he put no answer in that one. Huh. All right, does Bullseye appear? Yes, he does. Daniel Fisher and Alondo get the point. Does Muse appear? So this is the tricky one. I mean, we think that's Muse. We don't know for sure, and we really just got a guy, even if he's not in Muse costume. So we got to go with no. And I'm not giving myself a point by doing that, so I can't get any accusations there. All right, so Daniel Fisher, Skywalker Academy, Santa, and Momo get the point. So Punisher appear. A tattoo of him does. Not him, though. Nose get the point. Skywalker Academy, only one. Only one. Is there a Defenders reference or character? Remember when I was going through, there was one in that poster, and we kind of knew it was going to happen at some point. And this is a clear, like, Luke Cage reference. So basically letting us know he does exist. So yeses get the point here. It's going to be 3 instances. Daniel Fisher, me, Alondo. Does Wilson Fisk say Vanessa? Yes. Like I said it every episode, multiple points. Can also retroactively look at the question after we see future eps. I mean, it's true, but you really look down to it, like he's not there, man. Like, all right, me and Santa get a point. Snap or blip. Again, like, any of you guys hear it? I don't think it was mentioned at all. If I missed it, let me know. Skywalker Academy was going for it. Does the main character die? So I think I wasn't alone here. Nose get the point, though. Santa, Alondo, Ducky Momo. And then back to the fun part, the predictions. Daniel Fisher. Foggy gets assaulted. Well, he was dead, so no. Matt has a fight in which he cannot save. Mine sucked. All right. Daredevil hits someone. Yeah, good call. We will see Matt in full Daredevil costume at some point during the episode. No. Alondo, nothing. Ducky Momo, he's in court with a bruise. Who's in court with a bruise? He goes to court, but no bruises, man. Matt finds the motivation to don the suit again. No. No. Out there, Daredevil. Yeah, no bruises on that guy this time. All right, so here's where I try to get ahead of everything. Daniel Fisher. Bringing over 8. Which will give him 15. Me, I think I had 5. Yeah. What's next? My bad. Skyworks Academy. I think you had 5 too, you said, right? Yep. Santa, where's he at? Oh, he had 8. Jeez. Sorry, 3 ahead of me. Alondo. You had 8 as well. Oh. 7, okay. Seven, not bad for not doing any of the prediction ones. Stucky Momo, what do you got? 5. Welcome to the club, buddy. Copy and paste. I can't. They're not all in order. Brian Stone. 4. Yeah, the alphabetical thing, I saw Solar Standard do it. And not only do I not know how to do that correctly, but I saw the problem he ran into that, and I don't want it. So if we get like way more people doing this, I'll just do that after it's over. But who'd I miss? Brian Stone. I need his 7. All right, so what we're looking at right now is Alondo with 15, Daniel Fisher with 15, Santo with 14, and I'm only at 11. So all but one person is beating me right now. So rough sailing for this guy, but it is what it is. I will catch up. And depending just how many of you beat me, it won't really matter. You're all going for that one prize. If we have to, we'll do a tiebreaker. I do need to get some merch up and going. I know I said I was going to try to last time. It just didn't happen. I'll give it a shot this time around, though. And we'll see what we can do. I'm starting to get a little bit motivated. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's Ducky Momo winning it last time that pissed me off. 7 more episodes, but we do have 1 week is going to be 2 episodes. So technically 6 more weeks. Gets to be a chore if you get a lot of play. Yeah, exactly. Yep. I watched Santa go through that. I was like, Yeah, I definitely want to do something. I'm not going to have like a ton of merch if I do it. I'll probably just do a couple things. Make it easier. But, like, see, I tried doing Teespring. And like I like this hat, but the stitching, I wasn't loving it. If you look at it, I don't know if you can see it well. It's just like, I don't know. Something about it didn't make me love it. But I thought this was cool. I'd rock this. Maybe I will stick with them because I think it shows up right on the page. Actually, kind of like this hat now that I got it on. Maybe I should rock this while I'm on the stream so people know a little bit of advertisement for myself, huh? I don't know, guys. It looks good from a distance. You get closer and you see like how it's dotted. That's what I'm not crazy about. But I mean, maybe that's the best you're gonna get. So I don't know. Maybe I'll go with it. Maybe I'll go back on their site and I'll put it out there. I don't even think I have it public on my page. I don't know. It feels good though. I'll think about it. But what are you guys thinking, man? Anything else going on? Anything else let's try to talk about? Yeah, definitely Daniel Fisher. Overall, it's not terrible, but it could be better. I know Star Wars Obsession uses this site he put me onto called like Printful. And I thought that was pretty cool. They had some more, like, I like the quality of those. But I don't know. Because, like, when I put something on there, I like to just, like, test it out first. Because if anybody should happen to, like, go buy something, I would want them to, like, not buy something shitty, you know? But Heather is the therapist. She's looking good, dude. I do like Heather. Paradise is over. Did you guys catch the finale yesterday? Oh yeah, Matt doesn't play around, dude. He's always getting the A-list talent. Getting close to getting these braces off. Can't wait. Then I can actually feel like myself when I talk again. That'll be nice. You watched it all over 2 days. I'm guessing you liked it then. It's kind of a little wild twist for. I still don't know how I feel about it. I don't know if everybody watched this so far, but like who they ended up determining was like the killer. I was like, huh? It's kind of like just a weird story. Invincible out tomorrow. Can't wait for that. Seems like it's gonna be a really cool episode. The multiversal marks should be real fun. Looking forward to which suit will appear next. You mean for Invincible or for Daredevil? Oh, Daredevil? It's a good question. I wouldn't bet on him putting on a suit like soon, though. I'm just getting flashbacks like season 1. If it took him to like the last episode to don the suit. But who knows? Could be wrong. Oh. So I think that structure worked a little bit better, though. The visuals give me a little bit more to talk about as we're going through a recap. Doesn't take too crazy long. I probably should have thought about the fact that I didn't have audio when I share those. Might have to work on that. Seems like we're not as choppy anymore, too. I don't know. Maybe it was because I was sharing 2 things at once. If that was why it was doing that. Never had it happen with this computer yet, so I definitely got like a big upgrade with this iMac a couple of years ago. Lots of memory. 7 or 8? I don't know. He's got to at some point, though, right? But we still got some trailer footage of him fighting without the suit on, too. So at least another episode or 2, right? So maybe I'd say over under on that, like 5 or 6. Wonder what questions we got to adjust. I'm going to think about that coming up. Yeah, I don't know, Scholars Academy. I'm going to I'll have to take another look at that. What I did, because I'm on the Mac, I was trying to just have it so like I was just sharing the entire screen. And I just dumped all the pictures into like one like preview. I think that's what I had open. I closed it, so I'm not even sure now. I had a few things open too. Maybe having them all in there is what did it. Don't know. But let me get that off of here. I also had like another thing on deck to share too, so maybe doing 2 at once. just gave it too much. Are we seeing more Bullseye? I would say definitely. See, I think a bunch of the questions are still, yeah, that's true. I was trying to like pick something that wouldn't fade away right after the first episode. Maybe the main character die could go, but the snap or blip, maybe we'll give that like one more week and then we kick that out. I'm kind of getting the vibe it's not going to happen, so I don't want to just give out a free question each week. Yeah. I have to think of a few more. But yeah, we got a little bit more structure to what we're doing now. I'll try to think of some new things, make things a little bit more exciting. And really just got to like beyond predictions, got to just talk about some more things that can get trendy and get people to watch that aren't solely looking at predictions, you know, even though that's the fun part of doing these. See if we can attract a little bit more attention to the channel. Have fun with it. Probably if I get somebody on here to bounce ideas off. I'll talk to Trev. Can't think of anybody else that actually wants to talk this show, though. I haven't talked to Kunch in a long-ass time, too. But I feel like I have a lot more fun when it's not just me. But I also probably just got to get more used to talking to myself. So it is what it is. You know? All right, guys. But coming up on an hour here. I think I'm going to wrap it up and go take a nap. Oh, he popped on the other night? I haven't seen him forever. I see him in Josh's channel here and there, but haven't really talked to him. Used to do a lot of stuff together. Sheev's been pretty quiet too. I only see him want to do like Star Wars stuff, like jumping on Obsidian. Oh, really? Did not know that. Like recently? Yeah, Sheev's probably digging himself out from after that accident. We'll figure something out. I've been thinking maybe I need to like break things into like segments and like throw in some goofy videos in between. What was the best part of the hiatus? What you talking about, man? I don't know what you mean by that. I don't know, man. But I think we got a good show. Definitely ranks high up there, the upper echelon, which there isn't a lot of upper echelon of Marvel TV. But stuff like this, like actually being episodic, which I think even Agatha was a little bit more episodic. I think they're trending upwards. Hopefully they can keep it moving like that. I actually feel like Wonder Man might surprise some people too. I forget when it's actually coming out, but we're doing some fun stuff. But we're going to roll right from this to Andor and then jump over to The Last of Us. So lots of good stuff coming up. And I'll probably bounce from... I'm not going to do a prediction game for Star Wars stuff. I never do that because Star Wars Santa does that. But I'll try to do some kind of reaction show to Andor, at least put out videos. Maybe I got to keep the live thing going. Yeah, when Andor comes out, I'll do that. And then I'll try to carry it through to Last of Us as well. Maybe try to keep it to at least like one live stream a week, you know? Just talk about what's happening. Fold it all into to one weekly show. Get a little bit more consistent. and then throw in some videos of when I can in between. That's kind of how I started before. So maybe I just gotta kind of slowly get back into what I was doing. Disney stuff got the breaks. Shot of the week with picks. You mean like some of the screenshots I like? Maybe. Did you guys catch the intro? The Chappelle stuff I threw on at the end? Or you guys jump in after I already hit? The one live stream you did for the trailer was amazing. So many. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. The one for Thor Love and Thunder I did. And then I forgot you had to click the button. For the oh my God, that was miserable. I was like the number 3 freaking video being searched for the Thor Love and Thunder trailer, and I had everything going. I had like YouTube Live going in the background, just waiting, and then I forgot you had to click a little check mark to play audio when you shared it, and I could not get it to share. And even though I could like rewind the trailer on YouTube TV in the background too, and it was ruined. I probably could have had like a ton of people subscribed from that too. It is what it is. I remember Cunt jumping on. He's like, dude, you should have just kept it wrong. I was just so mad. Here, let me try to play this again. I kind of knew some people were gonna jump in late and miss this, so maybe I should have waited. That's the risk of doing a cold open. Hold up. Here it is. I actually did a trim of like the last part of it. I was showing somebody. All right, you tell me what you think. Ready? And oh, where'd you guys go? All right. Hold up, Daniel Fisher. I'm gonna play it right now. One more time.
Leave the gun. Take the cannoli.
I know about Adam, Vanessa.
Do not kill him.
Not that man anymore.
I had sex with the tumor.
My father, he didn't respect many men. Well, not actually.
Got some big ass titties.
I'm just being dumb. I wish the Vanessa came out a little bit more clear. That's what rang through my mind when I was watching that episode, though. I'm gonna try throwing some cold opens and maybe something to throw like mid-credit roll. Just being stupid. All right, but that's part of the fun of it for me, just like being able to goof around and make some clown on videos and stuff. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna it's about time for me to be out, so I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna look over the questions again, probably preemptively put the forums up like around Friday, and then I have like the weekend to look it over. And then what do we do? Monday night streams, because it comes out on Tuesday, right? I believe it's still Tuesdays. I'll look it up. If it's still coming on Tuesday, we'll do a Monday night stream and do preview and do all that stuff. Well, I try to do it like the night before, and that way you can fill it out like going into it. And then we'll jump in Tuesday night. If it's just one episode, I can jump on right afterwards. Jump on it at 10, but I'm not jumping on live stream at 11. That's crazy. So I think we'll try to stick to that schedule. The Monday before the episode, and then right after the episode, I'll jump on, or at least like if it's on at 9, so I'll jump on at 10 that night. But the 1 week coming up where they got 2 episodes back to back, we'll just do that the night afterwards. All right, guys, but that's it. We got over an hour. We did it. So we'll see you next week, and hopefully I get some stuff popped out and uploaded in between. All right, have a good night, everybody.
Nerd Mafia, forget about it. We run laps in 12 parsecs, maybe less, and done flat. A good fella here to bless them all with fun facts.
Leave the gun. Take the cannoli.